Checking accounts. People are going to sit and tell you, I don't want to use my checking account. Please don't use my checking account. So here's some things I like to point out in the beginning. When you're going over the way the program works, please don't wait till the end to tell the client, I need your checking account information, after you've filled out the application, gone over who they want as beneficiaries. My thought is tell them a story of what's going to take place. We're going to fill out an application. We're going to get on the phone with the company that does a point of sale. I'm going to get you approved. And also what I'm going to need is a voided check or from your savings account. And what I'm doing, I'm going to get you a discount for having the bank send the payment in for you. The way our program works is very simple. It's going to start next month on the 3rd. You will get some people to say nothing, some people say okay, and you're going to get some people to say, oh, no, no, no. So here's number one. I don't let anybody into my checking account. Now behind me are all the reasons why you're going to tell them when they say they don't want to buy in their checking account. Second thing is the bank has messed up my account before. It's going to cost me money. Just don't feel comfortable having somebody in my checking account. I don't feel comfortable with people withdrawing money out of my account. I just don't feel comfortable with that. Is there another way for me to do it other than have you take the money out of my account? There's got to be another option for me. There's always going to be a hesitation when somebody has got to spend money. So my thoughts is that the more of a picture you draw for the client to let them know you've been in the business for a while, something you like doing, it is something that the company does for everybody, they're going to feel more apt to do it. This is why I got no problem carrying around some applications in my briefcase that has voided checks on it. And I'll show it to them and say, here's an application, pull out my briefcase. What I'll do, I'll cover up the client's name for privacy and say, you know something, this person here. So show them a couple applications that you do have where you have voided checks to where they see other people trust you and other people want to do it with you. Now, if you tell them in the beginning what you'll be doing, you'll be able to get over a lot of your rebuttals in the beginning instead of waiting all the way to the end. When they tell you at the end they don't want to use their checking account, it'd be much easier if you find out in the beginning why, address it, set it to the side, tell them they made a great decision, and move on. Now, here are the reasons why you should tell them that they should use a bank draft out of their account. What I do is I tell people checking account, savings account, credit union. For whatever reason, people don't realize credit union is a checking account or savings account. Or I might sit and say, do you have the little Direct Express card? Which one do you have? Because whichever one they have is going to point you to what carrier. Second thing you're going to ask is, when do you get your money deposited into your account? First, the third, second, third, fourth Wednesday. That again is going to take you one step further to pick the carrier you want to use. Now, you're going to tell them your payment's always on time. Your payment's never going to get lost. It's never going to go to another area. You know every month that your payment's going to come out of your account on the third, second, third, fourth Wednesday. It's going to come out on a timely fashion. You've got nothing to worry about. Number two, what the company does, it gives you a discount for having the bank send it in for you. What they've done, they've alleviated that division in their home office. There's no computers, there's no printers, there's no paper, there's no employees. So what they've done, they've discounted their programs and passed the savings on to you, Mrs. Jones. Number three, this is how the program works. Don't give them an option. This is how the program works. Company will have your account and the bank will send your payment in. When you mail your check in, your check could get lost. If your check gets lost, your policy can lapse. Let's say you go on vacation. The last thing you're going to be thinking about before going on vacation, let me make out my insurance payment. Some people will, most people don't. If you're in the hospital and you're not doing well, and you're on life support, you're on something serious happening in the hospital, you're not going to wake up at 2 in the morning, tap your son on the shoulder and say, Anthony, don't forget to make my life insurance payment. These are things that we need to tell people, because what ends up happening is that they feel that if they're in control of sending the payment in, it's smart. The old days, that was the way to do it in the old days. Today, times have changed. You need to tell people and be firm, this is how the program works. The bank will send the payment in for you on the 3rd of every single month. The more assertive you are telling them this is how the program works, this is the way it's going to be, you're going to have less people tell you, I don't want to use it. When they tell you they don't want to use it, just go down this list. If you're on vacation, you're in the hospital, you're not going to think about sending your payment in. It's going to get lost in the mail. Cost of stamps are going up every single month. You're going to be paying $5, $6 extra per year. You can save some money. You never know. This is the things that I feel comfortable when I'm speaking with somebody, and I like to be direct with them. We talk about being in control. When you tell the people up front, this is how our program works, and you're assertive on how you say it, you're going to get less rebuttals on having to overcome about not being able to use their checks.